Alright, we are here and we are going to research some facts for your second subtopic. Let's do it. Alright, fact 1, fact 2, fact 3, you need at least 3 facts with some other facts mixed in here. And my subtopic 2 is caring for your guppies. Okay, so this should have a lot of different facts for it because there's lots of ways to care for your guppies, or just a guppy if you have only one guppy. So I went ahead and I googled caring for your guppy, and I came up with this website right here. And if we're looking at it, what do guppies need in their tank? What water is best for their guppies? And how often do guppies need to be fed? Okay, so I think that's important. So what do guppies need in their tank? So it says here they get about 2 inches long, so they need at least a 5-gallon tank. You can also but because they have babies, it says they reproduce, you'll need probably a 10 to 15 or 20-gallon tank. If you plan on breeding them, you're going to need some more space here. It says here that it's really cool because they're flashy fins and very energetic. I have some of these guppies right here. I have this guy right here. He's really, really pretty. And then I have some yellow ones. I'll probably bring them into my classroom. You'll get to see some of them. So yeah, I have, I think that, so what do guppies need? And, guppies like plants for guppies. So I'm also thinking like plants, like what kind of plants do you need to, best, live plants for guppies. So, let's see here. So what do guppies need in their tank? I think that maybe we'll put in some information here. So they need a 5-gallon tank for every 3, so 5 gallons for every 3 guppies. So I think I need to put that in there. Guppies. And if you stop typing, just double click until you can type again. Guppies need a let's see. 3 guppies will need at least 5-gallon a 5-gallon tank. Guppies have babies, so if you have 6 guppies, you will need a 10-gallon tank quickly. Okay, so plants. You can add plants to your tank. So let's take a look and see what kind of plants we can put in our tank. You can, don't eat them, heavily planted tanks. So duckweed is good for guppies. So you can add duckweed into your tank. Let's see, what's another plant that we can... Guppy grass is really good. I have some guppy grass in mine. Guppy grass is good for the fish to hide in as well. And let's see, where's some more? Okay, so what else do they need? They need gravel or sand in their tank. Guppies need gravel and sand, or sand in their tank. They will also need oxygen. or let's see here, what else? They need oxygen. They'll need oxygen and light. And light. Okay, so there's some things that your guppy needs. Let's move on here. So guppy, caring for guppies, what do they need in their tank? Water. What is the water? What kind of water do they need? If I can get to the right spot here. The water in your guppy tank will need to be needs to be warm. I do know that. So let's move down here to caring for your guppies. So yeah, right here it needs to be warm to 76 to 78 degrees. At least 76 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, this means you will need to add a water heater, an aquarium water heater to the tank. Okay. You also need to, you need to have hard water, it looks like, because they like calcium and magnesium. You will need to make sure the water is hard with lots of calcium and magnesium. Okay, let's see what else. And you'll need to do water changes frequently here. So, okay, so you'll need to do, and you will need to make sure you change their water frequently. So click up here because you'll need to find your little there. If you notice, I have my icon up here. It flashes right there. Okay, you will need to change the water once a week or more, depending on how many guppies you have in the tank, period. Because guppies don't like to swim in dirty water, they're basically living in their own toilet, so you gotta make sure that's clean. Alright, so there you go. I have some facts here. Facts 2 about the water in the tank. Now, fact 3, I'm going to look at caring for your guppies. Scrolling back up here, feeding your guppy. So we're going to talk about feeding the guppy, okay? So, feeding your guppies needs to happen frequently. Okay, so what do guppies like to eat? They need to eat once or twice a day. Feed your guppy once or twice a day, only giving them the amount of food they will eat in a how soon can they have to eat it? Within like a minute or something like that. We'll just try as much as they can eat 1 minute, as they will eat in only 1 minute period. Too much food will cause the tank to be dirty. They should eat flakes, so they can eat things like a quart. So we can give, I'm going to copy this right there, according to aquariumcoop.com, according to www.aquariumcoop.com, quote, burp, you can feed your fish, quote, bloodworm, quote, period. All right, so there we go. We have all our facts, and now we can go ahead and get transitioned into wrapping this all up and moving on. So I will see you in the next video to transition those separate facts across to each other. And if you have questions, concerns, remember, I do expect you to cite a source when you're finding your facts. So do cite a source like I did. You need at least one cited source, so I know you can do this. All right, questions, concerns, let's keep moving. Move along, move along. See you soon.